Hey, Hickok 45 here. You probably tell where I am. This probably looks like the 230-yard target. Yep, that's where we are. We brought the chair over here. And one thing we like to do with the vlogs is just move around a little bit, keep you guessing. Well, this is kind of vlog 7, the real vlog 7. A few things just want to talk about, share with you. These are primarily for my subscribers or just anybody that's interested. You know where the playlist is of vlogs. So this is where I do a little rambling and less shooting. You know, some videos I do more shooting than talking, and here I probably do more talking than shooting. I want to thank everybody for all the support. Again, we have over 7,000 subscribers now, and that's because you guys just seem to like to see shooting, and I'm glad you come to my videos to see it. It's getting really busy. The thing I wanted to ask you all is to help me whenever you can. If someone asks a question, obvious answer, you know the answer, jump right in there. I think possibly because I do get around and answer questions, and you probably see my postings on just about every video. I have a system where I'm pretty good still at getting around to all the videos. If there's a question, I'd probably miss some of them. But if there's a question, jump right in there and help the person. I have a lot of young people and a lot of new shooters, as you know. You see their comments, so help them out when you can. I may come in and put in my 2 cents worth too, but just because you see me answering most of those questions and getting around there doesn't mean you're obviously not free to jump right in. Glad for you to help whenever you can, and many of you do. A lot of you have as much experience shooting as I do, and you know a lot of things I don't know, because even though I shoot a lot of different guns, I don't know everything about them necessarily. And the other thing I wanted to ask you about is helping me, and many of you do that too, when the trolls come through, the idiots come through. There are people, unfortunately, we all know, they really apparently don't have a life. They got less life than Ginger here, apparently, and who sleeps all the time. But when they say obscene things, they're just kind of coming around. I don't know what their problem is. They're jealous, they don't have a life, or whatever it might be. I don't know. You help me with that as much as you can. And I'll generally just delete them or block them or whatever, so we don't hear from them again. And speaking of that, sometimes it's not just some idiot coming through that obviously has no life. It's someone just trying to stir up trouble. And occasionally there's some weird conversations, that someone tries to start. Something that might border on illegal, when it comes to firearms and that sort of thing. Please don't be offended if your comment gets deleted. I think I've mentioned this before. If there's a conversation, a string of comments that gets going about how to convert something to fully automatic, or just a lot of obscene talk or whatever, I may get out the big hammer and just delete a bunch of that. Again, you might be in the mix of that and you're actually trying to help out. Don't be offended if you come back and your comments are deleted. As you know, because of my profession, I have a lot of students, a lot of young people that pop into my videos, their parents as well. I have a lot of young people in general, many more young people who are not my students. Not that all my students come in there, but I know some of them do. But at any rate, there's a lot of young people that browse YouTube, of course, and a lot of young people that are interested in shooting and learning more about it. So I think we owe it to them, we experienced shooters, to show some class, and to help them out as much as we can, get them on the right track, get them on the right road, make sure they understand that firearms, it's a sport, it's not a macho thing, and just treat it that way. So anyway, any help you can give me in that area, I sure do appreciate it. I think we owe it to our endeavor, to our hobby, to our sport, to the young people, to the Second Amendment, to the Constitution. We owe it in a lot of ways. What else do I want to talk? Oh yeah, I've had a question a few times in personal messages and elsewhere, if this is really me, answering the question. It really is. As I say, it's really getting busy, and I do spend a lot of time on the channel. I enjoy it as much as I can, answering questions and everything. But it is me up to this point, and hopefully into the foreseeable future. I'm the one that's talking to you. I'm the one that's answering your questions. I know with some other channels where people maybe have gotten so busy and so big, there's no way they can do it. Possibly because of their profession, they just can't get around everybody, and that's totally understandable. But right now I'm able to do that, and I consider this an important hobby of mine as well as the shooting, is supporting the channel and helping new shooters or helping anybody, you know, just with whatever I can. You know, again, I don't know everything, but I know a few things, so I'm perfectly willing to share that. So I appreciate your support, and I want to support you. Speaking of that, I really do appreciate the folks that have bought some of the trinkets, the bullets, and the targets, some of the silliness I've posted on eBay. And I call it silliness, but I have had a lot of requests for those things. You wouldn't believe some of the things people ask about and they'd like to have or to see. So I'll continue posting things like that or listing them on eBay, bullets and various things. I know my signature doesn't mean much, but I go ahead and do that anyway. The bullets, and they're everywhere. They're lying around, you know. Like for example, there's a 45 slug right there, and you might see stuff that's, we could dig anywhere in the ground and find something. Ginger could start digging and she'd find bullets, right? There's I see 45-70s lying over there and everything else. But anyway, these recovered bullets, I know some people find fascinating. They are lead, so I seal them with lacquer. Just make sure children don't, get a hold of them or anything if you do buy one of those things. And you're not really, I know you're not really buying it, you're donating to the ammo fund when you do that. So we appreciate that a lot. I'll try to keep something like that on eBay just about every week. I've had them go everywhere from 30 bucks to $9, that kind of thing. Covers shipping and puts a little money in the ammo fund, so that's great. I am signing and numbering them. I put them on a washer, and so I've got, I think, up to number 3 now or something, but I'll do that, keep track of it. So I know those aren't worth a lot, unlike other things that I might ship out on eBay. One of those bullets on a washer, if that thing were to get lost, I'll send you another one. I'm not going to insure it. We'll keep all that as cheap as we can. Let me know if it doesn't show up, and I'll make you another one or 2 more and send them to you. So we'll keep that as simple as we possibly can. But anyway, that link's on my homepage, my profile, the PayPal donate button, the photo bucket. All that's right there on my profile. So apparently a lot of people don't go to the home page. They come into the videos, I guess searching for a particular gun video, of course, because I still get so many questions on my profile because they just don't know how I prefer to answer questions, which I still prefer that they come as a personal message. It just makes it easier. It's just so much easier to answer them that way, at least for me. So anyway, you know what we haven't done? We have not fired a gun. And Ginger, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, baby. But we're going to make a little noise, and you're not going to like it. She normally knows when she hears the action that it's coming. Right, Ginger? We're on safe. She knows. Goldens may act dumb, but they're not as dumb as they act. Let's take a couple of shots down here. And boom. Let's put the safety off first. It works better. I see a piece of metal over there. Good old American-made gun. I've been shooting a lot of Commie guns lately, haven't I? This one is definitely not a Commie gun, but fun to shoot. I know you would be disappointed if I didn't fire a bullet during the vlog. So anyway, I appreciate your all support, and come on back and visit me, and I'll talk to you again.